So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. It's a very tricky...
Great chance! Glorious!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. And the shot! He's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicely aimed pass. That's not Pogba. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. That's a danger. He's having a shot! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Cantona. Well, there is a look that says it all. Piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, he takes home the match ball. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always think...
Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. In he goes again. It's bounced back off the post. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, terrible mistake. And Owen!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's Owen. He won't be happy with that one. Davids. De Bruyne. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Ambitious ball here. He's intervened well there. Neves tries to pass it through. This is Owen. He's picked his way right there. Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He watched it, and that's it.
Hello.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
अपोनेंट छोड़ के भाग गया भाई मैच। हेलो हेलो आवाज़ आ रही है?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence.
Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's Batistuta. Gerrard. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's Ruben Neves. And here's Owen. Oh, it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! It's bounced back off the post. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Gerrard. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Still goalless. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Batistuta! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And Dyke is there, and he can get that clear. Smartly reclaimed. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The most accurate pass. Oh, good ball! And they're quick to... Owen! Beckenbauer. This is Batistuta. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Well, now here's an interesting matchup. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Beckenbauer gets it clear. Now it's Owen. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Lee Kang in. Rijkaard. And the first 45 minutes are up. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And now,
So, both
I'd just
teams
like
still
to read
stuck
out
on the
our
starting
fan
blocks
club
here.
members who are
0-0
celebrating their
at the break.
birthdays today.
And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And Owen! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Madrid finding their passes. An uncompromising challenge. You have to say, applies the finish! And he looked every bit the assured
भाई
keeper there.
फॉल कैसे नहीं
He's
देते
really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a promising position. It's a throw-in. Ball swung. Oh, what a clap! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball. So this the chance to fire his team in front. 1-0, never any doubt. And he does it with ice in his veins.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's a nicely shaped ball. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Forlan. And that has put paid to that. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now there's a fine ball. Back in. Owen! He should have put that one away.
Owen really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And Owen! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
And he's there to belt it away. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Has been indicated.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
There's a player below Peter that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
It's just out on his own consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity. He leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Xabi Alonso is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? That was travelling. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And this is Torres. And he can clear it away. Back in possession and ready to go again. This is coming off in quick succession here. That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Xabi Alonso clears it away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Cannavaro kept aware, but is reclaimed easily. And here's Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Always onto this. He's got away. It's Neymar! What about that one? About as smooth as it gets. He has gobbled up his 20th goal. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his...
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot.
Nice goal. Thank you, bro. Kurveer, bro, thank you. If you are new, please subscribe.
They're down to unsettle the taker. He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. On the through ball. Costa Curta. Good looking ball. And it's Maradona. Looking for the run. Cuts out the supply. Owen is offering some sort of an apology there.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could set him on his way.
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Owen is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a threatening ball. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Palmeiras with this to level it up. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Look it up in no man's land. This is Owen. He's done very well to take that back. Gerrard. Raul. That looks a decent ball. Pass is just off target.
Bro, I am confused by the way Barbatao and Hadji do for my CF. Bro, both are good, but that Hadji Doof guy is on next level. He runs so fast. He always beats my defenders. Neymar Jr.
Palmeiras in the second half going. That is as far as they're going to go. Fernando Torres. And here's Mbappe. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. There's the shot.
Wow, wow. Check my account. Okay, wait. I will check after this match.
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Madrid finding their passes. And here's Raul. It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Owen. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos. It's a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played out towards the right wing. Back into the middle. Great chance! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Palmeiras take a 2-goal lead.
grid because he was under pressure.
Owen. Messi. And here's Mbappe. Nicked it back promptly. Maradona. Batistuta. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Batistuta. Just 5 minutes left. Owen, he's found a way through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution in progress.
Dealing with the pressure. Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
There will be
Well,
5
the
minutes
mindset
left.
has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Neymar might just make this. He's shifting through the gears here, and it's Neymar. And here's Neto. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alexander on the chance! And with that, the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost it.
Hi, hi.
The noise is just about
Welcome
reaching
everybody.
a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
That is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini. Who's arguing? Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
It's really well cleared. Madrid have it back and can go again. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Maradona. The pass is intercepted. This is Maradona. Hangs gets his head on it. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. That looks a decent ball. Batistuta is onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's there to retrieve it. Xabi Alonso did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mateus. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No goals as yet. Maradona. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Batistuta. He's on it. Can he get away? Very nearly half an hour gone here. Maradona. He's found a way through. He gets big. Save again. Save
Touch and flick. Yes, I am touch and flick player.
They're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And we have our very first corner. Maldini can get it clear. Oh, it's Batistuta. And now they can spring out of defence. Batistuta!
The keeper has reacted superbly there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's taking no chances there. It's made decent chance!
Oh bhai,
Stop from the keeper.
what a save.
Is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then.
Hello Devan.
A header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
This is Owen. He's away. This is Owen. And he shoots! There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Mateus is seated in a good position here. Tries to play it through. Costa Curta. The referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. It's Batistuta. Pinches it off him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's done very well to take that back. He's in a great position here. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Game plan.
And he's there to melt it
Okay,
away.
wait, I will show you.
That looks out, drive!
Oh,
Taken with style.
was a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very...
He's had a shot! Batistota! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Bro celebrated at me.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Madrid go into the lead. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. David Villa! Split-second reaction.
Villa really must be
And new
thinking what he has to do to
Battisti
score
to
now.
top progression. Okay, wait, I will show everything.
Now it's Neymar. Madrid looking to pass their way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Good take, and is he? There's the shot!
Uh,
They're level in age right.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
here is the game
Sweeping
plan.
move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Progression I will show in lobby.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 13.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Park Ji-sung kept aware. It is reclaimed easily.
Number 21. Park Ji-sung.
Here's Mbappe.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's gone looking for safety. Oh, Red, nice interception. Quality ball. Still anyone's game this. One moment could decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Van Dijk. 4 extra minutes added on. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Yeah,
He's having a hit! And that is that. Nothing to separate the sides in the end. For the want of desire, drive, or determination.
Here is the progression. I have gave shooting extra booster to it. And extra skills, no look pass, through passing. Those two are important.
Is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Nino.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting him to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
Well seen, saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. That looks a cracking ball. It's a promising position. Marquinhos gets good distance on it. Knocks it into space. He welcomes it in. And Dyke gets rid without sophistication. Quality ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well measured. They're urging him to shot a goal! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And they've got rid. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Torres. Sola. It's Batistuta. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's surging through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. As you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. There's
Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the defence proved infallible then. Well, that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the shot! Sticks it away! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
After end game, show opponent account.
Zola
Okay.
looking for the run. Oh, that's... And the shot!
threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's there to belt it away. Tries to pass it through. He's through here. It's Fernando Torres. Wriggles his way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
Here is the opponent score.
Breathless and laced with excitement. That's a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Neymar, Zabi, Nuno, Rashford, Alan, Bellingham, Danielson, Vinny, Toure. Wow.
Substitutions taking place.
The second half then, just getting going. A lot of space ahead of him. The finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Are you marking the opponent players? Trying to mark, but they are over leveled.
First corner. Zola, who's short. He's gone backward here. Great chance! Got to be quick to recover this. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Al Nassr, can he finish?
What?
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Oh, shooting chance! They bet! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Neymar with a real chance here. Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Al Nassr are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. And he's managed to get rid. Xavi Alonso. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Xavi Alonso. Can he get it through? And that has left him in a heap. Decent chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal!
Show the your efootball account name in the match. End of the match.
It's complete!
Wait, I will type
One
it.
moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Vinicius Junior. Number 17, Batistuta.
Good steal, he just read it. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Shot, surely! Goal! And just like that...
Where are you from, bro? I am from India, Maharashtra.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Oh no.
Oh, it's inspired so... And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ruben Neves is there to clear. Good looking ball. Rudiger gets across to intercept that.
600 minutes. Bro.
Nicely shaped ball. He's through, it's 1-on-1.
Arey my internet.
Just bludgeoned away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was good. And this is Kane. Pass is just off target. And time is up. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort.
Username. Bro, I typed it. Look. Here. This is my username. What? When we won after this match, not right now.
It's of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The colour and passion just
After
oozing
this
from the
match,
stands
when
here.
we won,
These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the winger Lee Kang-in is a very interesting player, Peter, because there's something almost unique about the way he dribbles, the close ball control, the ability to break those lines. Easily one of the best prospects to emerge out of South Korea in recent times.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Decent chance! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Fiore clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Neymar moves short. Looking to go deep. That was very necessary. It's Tonali. Now, can they get him away? Ruben Neves. Quarter of an hour played. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Owen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to get it away. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a dangerous ball. That's definitely not his best. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And that could set him on his way. Face to face with the keeper. Lee Kang-in! Goal! Argentina! As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
It's really well cleared. No, that was never going to make it. Maradona. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He is slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's Ruben Neves. Out of passing here. It's Neymar!
oh,
He's gone looking for safety.
what the luck.
And now they can clear their lines. Played into space. Beckenbauer.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ruben Neves. Tries to pass it through. Gets his hands on it. We reached half-time. It's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it. It's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Good work on the right flank here. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Reyes. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He has found a way through. Good read, needed to be. That has been knocked clear. It's a throw. No circumventing this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
It's come to nothing. No way through there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Batistuta. Fiore. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The most accurate pass.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Neves.
Argentina have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Cut it out. This ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neves, the man with such great vision. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Inter Milan have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So, with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of room.
He's having a shot! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage. advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rivaldo is short. Nicely aimed pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dumfries. In towards the back. Climbs up big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Crossed in. It's a mighty effort!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Taken back almost at once. Costa Curta makes the interception. Maradona. Owen.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Rivaldo. He's had it nicked away. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well, the defence proved infallible then. And that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been cut short. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip.
Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner. First in the game for either side, actually. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Bebeto can get it clear. Out to the right. Crosses it in. Terrific header. Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gravenberg. It's a shot. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's on his way! Again, can see things others simply cannot. Oh, perfectly measured that. Possession football, Jim, with plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
And you make it sound so simple. And it's been played through. He's being urged to shoot. There's the shot! Steps in, and that's the end. He's had a shot!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Turned a reprieve, struck first time. Matches Cunha. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Luis Suarez! Cleared without complication. Out beyond the defence. That's Bebeto.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead and break.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Well read. The danger is averted. It's Bebeto. Thinks about the shot. Mohamed Salah! I'll be a bit disappointed.
1v1 आजा रुको भाई इस मैच के बाद
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Being indicated.
And it's Lam. Tries to pass it through. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. That's been intercepted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Smoking is
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved a little bit more.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the action is back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Roberto Carlos Carlos with the clearance. Smartly reclaimed. It's Bebeto. Ruben Neves. On time, excellent interception. It's Bebeto. That pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Throw it. Still separated by the game's only goal. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that was vital. And that has been clubbed away. Gravenberg is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Played right into his path. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's run loose here. That looks a decent ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Neymar has found him in acres of space. Matheus Cunha! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their third corner. He's got full, and one more try. It's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. It's off the post. A reprieve, albeit he's gone for goal. Leeds appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Neymar. He's on it, can he get away? He's found a way. Matheus Cunha! Oh, that is commitment to the cause. Madrid get their fourth corner. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Leeds are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. That's that, the end. And so they have the outcome.
The
they
end.
desire. A
Who
dose
wants
of
to play?
reality and quality.
Bro, play friendly with me, please. Okay, this is the room ID. Who will join first? I will play with him. I am Escobar OG. Make sure everyone like and subscribe. I will play with everyone. I did not enter. Please play with me. Okay, I will play with you next match, Sathir. Meanwhile, subscribe and wait 5 minutes. Hello, Kawal SR. How are you, bro? बहुत लेट आए, 1.5 घंटा हो गया.
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury and I'm
Okay,
happy to
bro.
inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. We're ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Action has already started. Now it's Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
Big
filled.
chance! Goal!
अरे कॉलेज गया था सर. ओह कॉलेज गए थे.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Cruzeiro are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
Climbs up big! And he hits the net! Level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter.
He's got four! And he looked
बाय द वे
every bit
कल आप
sure
खेल
keeper
रहे थे
there.
रूम, मुझे लगा बुलाओगे बट किसी और के साथ. अरे वो मेरे भाई के साथ खेल रहा था मैं.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
तभी लाइव नहीं था, ऐसे ही खेल रहा था भाई के
All
साथ.
the way through to the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. It's Ibrahimovic!
ओह मुझे लगा गोल गया नीचे से.
Kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Cruzeiro look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Joelinton. Maradona. No, that was never going to make it.
ओह भाई.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Cut it out. Kupchu. Good-looking ball. That has been cut short. That's put paid to a promising move. Great ball, and he's in here.
अच्छा हाँ आप लाइव एंड
Penalty.
कर चुके थे. हाँ लाइव एंड कर दिया था
Chance
मैं.
now from 12 yards. Just to complete the turnaround. And they turn it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Looking for a runner. Ibrahimovic! And again! Now it's a race for the ball. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think that many in this crowd.
Bro, next friendly match with me.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath
Okay
back.
bro, we
What a
will
super
play
half,
next
football,
match.
incident-packed goals,
न्यू M4 देखा BGMI में, नहीं देखा मैं, BGMI खेला ही नहीं बहुत दिन से.
It's anyone's guess.
Madrid are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Mbappe.
Go,
That's
oh.
beautifully weighted. Had to make that.
अंदर क्यों आया भाई, सीधा भागता, गोल हो जाता.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That was nowhere near his best. Batistuta. Oh, Batistuta! And he's following up.
क्या लक है भाई.
Ball has bounced loose now. Kupchu. It's Jorland. This is Ibrahimovic. That's tidy.
Cruzeiro really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Xabi Alonso gets over and intercepts. Zanetti gets rid without sophistication. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. Oh, important interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Joelinton. Cleared without complication. Cruzeiro have it back and can go again. Look at the space here.
अरे किधर दिया इसने बॉल.
That's just
See.
playing it safe and simple.
ओपोनेंट की टीम दिखाना. अच्छा ओके, वेट दिखाता हूँ. ये देखो, 109 ज़्लाटन, 109 क्रूइफ. वाह भाई. 105. कहाँ से मिलते हैं भाई इतने सारे प्लेयर्स. पॉल ओनू. अच्छा, क्या बताओ. स्ट्रीम पे आवाज़ आ रहा है क्या? हेलो. गेम का आवाज आ रहा है या नहीं गेम का? फील्डिंग सेट है लगता है मेरी। रुको रुको, वेट 1 मिनट में कॉल अटेंड करके आया, कहीं मत जाना सब लोग।
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Please be
Yeah, this
reminded
looked
that
the
drinking
most
is
likely
only
outcome,
allowed in
but
the
we've had
areas
a
shown
good
this map.
variety
Thank
in
you
this
very
game,
much for your
despite it
cooperation.
being anticlimactic.
हेलो हेलो आवाज़ आ रहा है हेलो मेरा आवाज़ आ रहा है अभी वेल प्लेड ब्रो सथीर चार्ज ही नहीं बढ़ रहा क्या करूँ मैं आ रही है वॉइस ओके सिनान रूम ओह स्टार्ट हो गया वेट वी विल प्ले आफ्टर दिस मैच
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's
ये
a real
बोल
sense
रहे
of
क्या
anticipation
सुनाई
in the
नहीं दे रहा
air.
ब्रो
Game
मत
on.
बोलो मेरे को भाई नहीं तेरा ये टाइम मांग रहे टाइम रिप्लाई नहीं दे रहा वाह गाना
There's
गा
the
रहे
whistle.
कृष्णा का
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. This is Batistuta. And the through ball. And the whistle's
Offside.
gone, presumably for offside. Rijkaard does really well there. He is strong. He's a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
He's away! Neymar! And that would have been some goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That's going to go a long way. Out of play for a throw. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Lovely feet. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Ruben Neves did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ruben Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Batistuta, he is onto this. De Bruyne. Neymar, he's picked his way through. Probing pass. And it's De Bruyne. Maradona. Oh, well measured. He might be in here. Chance! There it is!
हाँ आपका म्यूजिक में
And a trademark
दिखाना
move
इसलिए गाया
ends with
हुआ।
the inevitable
सही है।
classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out.
Can he finish? Here's the whistle for half-time.
मैं भी कृष्णा
No
वाला हूँ।
shortage of industry or intent
Yes,
thus
भाई,
far. A little
Eminem
inspiration
को
and inventiveness perhaps the
रियल
only
गॉड
things
तो
lacking.
कृष्णा
See, views on the first half.
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his
safety.
homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And that is
अरे किधर मारा चाचा
And that
दो
is
दिन में हद भी
wildly off
अकारी
target.
Well, it didn't quite come
बेकार
off this
बेकार
time,
होते जा
Peter,
रहे हैं।
but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Ruben Neves gets across and deals with it. And he plays one through. Big chance! They've done it!
एमिनेम भी नहीं है वो एमिवे है हाँ एमिवे ही तो बोला मैंने
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Bruyne. Shevchenko is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And that's a throw-in. Neymar. Rijkaard. De Bruyne tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted. Ruben Neves. And this is Owen. Vitinha. Now it's Shevchenko. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Roberto Carlos delivers.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any...
Shevchenko! Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. They They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Manchester United go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of us...
And the shots! It's there! They have stolen level at the last! Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a
Added
little
minutes has
lost
been
in all honesty.
indicated.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that
चलो
is
एक
that.
और आ रहा
So it
है
does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in
एक
equal
और आ रहा
measure.
है क्या आ रहा
Just
है
not enough on either side to find a winner.
गोल नहीं आया
Taking in the accolades, having been named.
क्या यार इधर ही फंस गया हूँ मैं तो एक मैच जीतता हूँ एक मैच हारता हूँ 2-3 ड्रॉ हो जाते हैं इधर से आगे ही नहीं बढ़ रहा FC गोवा ये मुझसे है ये रैंक में इसके अगेंस्ट जीता तो ज़्यादा प्लस होगा Come on. क्या ऐसे खेलोगे तो कैसे होगा थोड़ा होल्ड करो बॉल घुमाओ जीत जाओगे टच एंड क्लिक में होल्ड नहीं होता मित्र मार के चले जाते तुम लोग का आसान है भाई बटन वालों का एक स्किल पे दबाया तो ड्रिबल करता है शूट पे दबाया तो शूट
So bring it on. Hike, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Nuno Mendes, he gets big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Haaland is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper's dealt with that. Played it back. Now, can they get him away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Haaland! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ruben Neves is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He has found the way through. And the keeper beats it away. Madrid so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dixon.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Haaland. That's a shade optimistic. Xavi Alonso. And it's Batistuta. That is good alertness. Oh, good-looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Nuno Mendes. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. Neymar. Here's someone with real dynamite in his boots. Owen. Now it's Owen. Out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That is earned. And the first 45 minutes are... So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
चार्जिंग कम है ना मेरा इसलिए लैग हो रहा होगा 18 है बस
How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the...
And the shots!
पास था
The breakthrough arrives at last! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
Shapes to shoot! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Defending was strong and firm. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Conte. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! But they've got it again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found a way through. And he's ended up in no man's land. Oh, that was vital.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Neymar. And it's been played through. There's the shot! It's a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they're back on the... Oh, what has happened here? Goes for a shot! He scored! And
चलो भाई जाता हूँ